Welcome to this second compilation of highlights from the current series. Such a great audience here, I just don't know who to pick. Shall we all say the words? Have a seat. Have a seat. There's your cushion there. You're all good. Dame Judi Dench, do you know everyone on the couch?
Well, I do now.
Oh, good.
We've had a bit of a hug back here.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
Yes. It was a warm hug. The hugs were flowing. Nice one.
But you've met Hugh Jackman before, I think.
We did.
Oh, we met.
Oh, we did.
Oh, we met.
We did once.
Once. You only remember once?
Oh, is that all I remember?
Yeah, there's many more times,
Was it a
Judy.
fortnight?
It was at least a fortnight.
No, didn't you met in a corridor, didn't you?
We did meet in a corridor. Total strangers, and we had a great kiss.
Ooh.
Yeah. People are very, very envious. We've had another one just now, so I've had 2 kisses.
Wow, and the night is young,
Yes,
Judy.
and the night
is young.
Keep drinking. See you guys.
And actually, you're no stranger to musical theatre.
You're
No,
not.
no, but I mean, one of your big hits in the West End was when you were Sally Bowles in Cabaret.
Yeah,
There you are.
that was a while ago.
Oh. Yeah. I know. Right. I think it was the West End premiere of that.
It was. It was. It was at the Palace Theatre. We had a most marvellous time.
No, it looks like you had a fabulous time.
It's like you can see I'm having a good time.
Well, you're having a better time here. That's some bottom.
Oh, yes. Yes, the trouble that we were at the Palace Theatre and the dressing room, my dressing room at the Palace Theatre, it was below ground with a bit of window at the top. You must know it, Greg.
Yeah.
With a bit of window at the top, so you hear everybody walking by. And I heard one person walking by very early on through. She said, I heard this woman saying, "Judi Dench in a musical? No one will go to see that, dear. No one." As you're making up.
Can I tell a little story about Judy?
Oh, please do.
Yeah, which you can cut out later. But the first time we met was backstage at a Royal Command performance. I think it was Hey Mr. Producer. It was 1998 or something. I'd just come to London. I was doing Oklahoma, and I was going to sing a song from Oklahoma, and you were singing Send in the Clowns. There was a number of different performers, and I will never forget this. I was so nervous. I'm in London, Queen, the whole thing. Everyone's there. And as I came down the stairs, you were performing before me. As I came down the stairs, you were standing. The stage is right there. You were right next in the wing, and you were like this. You were going, "Why did I say yes? Why did I say yes? Why did I say?" And you were muttering and muttering. And I said, "Judy," you were like, "What?" I said, "You're amazing. I saw you at the dress rehearsal. You were the best thing here." And she goes, "Really?" I said, "You're an incredible singer." She goes, "Oh, shut up. I can't sing. What did I say?"
That's a great story. That's so sweet. But as actors, we need that encouragement, you know what I'm saying? And we support each other, you know? So when we see somebody that's locked in and they're in the zone, sometimes the right words could just, like, give them that edge they need. And that's beautiful.
That's right.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's also that thing, finding the fire alarm backstage, just in case.
That works, too.
And it's funny being on the show with Hugh, because I've been compared to Hugh Jackman so many times. You know, the difference between us really is professionalism. I have very little.
Lovely to see you all. And so nice to have you back in the studio, Tom. Last time it was on Zoom.
How about that? From Australia, yeah. You guys were so separated, you know. You were like, oh, look at that! Oh, my Lord! Stop that!
He looks better in person, right? He looks
My Lord, that's horrifying. That looks like the guy who says, before I kill you, Mr. Bond, perhaps you'd like to talk about insulation, you know? That's a sad, sad, sad portrait.
And a first-time welcome to Naomi Ackie. Hello. Hi. And so excited for you. Whitney Houston and I Want to Dance with Somebody, and you just had the big premiere in New York.
Yeah, I just flew in today.
Wow, there! Look at that for a red carpet. Look. That's taking the world by storm, right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
And what do Americans make of meeting the woman playing Whitney Houston and then you speak with a British accent?
Oh, they were really freaked out. Yeah, because accents don't come easy to me at all. So on set, I would be talking as Whitney, and then afterwards I'd be like, oh, bloody hell, that was a hard day, innit?
Oh, I tell you what, I don't know if I want to dance with somebody.
It's dance.
Yes.
Dance.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
talking of congratulations, let's keep it going because Richard Osmond just got married. This is his honeymoon.
This is my honeymoon.
That's amazing.
There they are. Oh, different suit. That's good.
Yes, do you know what? Don't think it didn't go through my mind, Craig.
Oh, when was that?
That was 3rd, so 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
2 weeks ago, yeah.
You should know exactly when it was, Mike. Don't say it was about 2 weeks ago.
It was about 2 weeks ago. And did you go on a honeymoon, or is this it?
Yeah, we did. We just got back from Venice.
Again,
and
you sound
Salzburg.
quite bored. Yeah, we did.
I honestly,
Every
genuinely,
mistake in the book.
I couldn't be happier. And now, and then you get to meet Tom Hanks after your honeymoon. That's not bad. Yeah, we had to cut it short.
Again,
Yeah.
don't say that either.
You peaked. That's it. It's all downhill.
Sure, we had to cut it short by about a week and a half, but it was worth it.
Actually, you say that. I mean, lovely wedding picture there, but it was missing one thing, and that was Mr. Tom Hanks. You like to photobomb a wedding.
Oh, I'll jump into that any chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you photobomb into mine?
Just tell me when and where. I'll happen to be jogging by. You do it.
You do. They're jogging. Well, wait. It started in Rome, right?
Yes, we needed to shoot. We were shooting Angels and Demons, and we were shooting in front of the Parthenon. Very famous. It is also a church. It's an ordained church. And there was a beautiful young couple that were getting married, and their limousines were in our shot. And Ron Howard said, I don't know what we're going to do. This wedding's going on. We can't do it. Let me take care of this. So I went up and knocked on the door and said, young lady, you are very beautiful today on the wedding. Will you allow me to escort you to the altar? So she came out with her dad, and we walked through the crowd, parted like the Red Sea.
Oh, my God.
That's right.
You know, I saw that picture earlier, and I was thinking, I really hope that is her dad.
Yeah. And we could there I am in my costume, and we got right up to the door to the Parthenon. We were not, as a movie people, we're not allowed inside. So off they went, and she made it to the church on time. She made it to the church. Now, you like me coming over and doing that and whatever. I made it to the church on time. Very good.
Well, now, you've got a new film for us. So, Michael, Olivia, have you figured out how you do this as a double act yet?
No.
I'm not, actually.
Who do you play?
Well, I play a young man called Stephen who starts working at this cinema that Hillary's working in.
I'm Hillary.
OK, got it.
I'd say the movie is about two people who are kind of lonely and they find kind of solace in each other. That's how I'd kind of put it. And then they just go on a journey with each other.
Yeah.
Is that...
It's a bit ruder than that, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Yeah, there are some solace scenes.
Only twice. It's rude twice.
And, Olivia, I mean nothing rude by this, but there is an age difference.
Is there? What are you trying to say? How much older are you, Michael?
That's very good. You win the prize. Yeah. Yeah. The rest, now we feel like shits that we say that. Yeah. Oh, we're a mess. Were you ever aware of the age difference, Olivia?
I was. There was one particular moment where I'm astride Michael in a compromising and slightly embarrassing situation. I find it embarrassing. You were very cool with everything. And he said, it's my mum's birthday today. I went, oh, no. How old is she? And he's 43? And I went, OK, Michael, stop talking. It was just... Yeah, I'm quite a chunk older than his mother.
And anyone who's seen the movie, I don't know how many of you have, will know that you leave this movie feeling like you've seen Elvis in concert. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. And Austin, I remember when I talked to you, the Elvis voice was still very present in your voice. And people have talked about that. But I think there's a lot less of it now.
I'm glad you say that. I hear it all the time.
So, do you think, will it eventually go... have you tried to get rid of it? Have you gone to a speech therapist or anything?
No, I mean... the thing is...
What did you sound like before?
Yeah.
Well,
like,
I don't
madly
know.
different.
People pull clips from when I was 17
Do you talk like that?
25. And it's really... I mean, to be honest, I've really... I'd have to think consciously to not talk how I am right now. But my voice sounds different when I talk to my dog or when I talk to my dad or when I'm here right now. You know, we all have different bits of ourselves that we're releasing. But when I was really questioning it, I thought, okay, for one thing, I'm older now. Maybe sometimes I have a Southern twang, but I don't think this is Southern. If I tried to sound like Elvis, I would sound very different right now.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna... You'd have to pay extra for that. But the other thing is, I think from all this singing, I probably have destroyed my voice a bit. You know, my vocal cords, it's a lot raspier now.
Yeah. Do you know what? Can I say something? I really want to learn that sidewinder move that you did in that clip.
Oh.
Can you show me it? Can you show me the move? I saw it, and I was like, what is that footwork? You like going side to side, and I was like, if I can learn that from you, that would be...
Oh, jeez. But you got the shoes for it. So, I mean, I can try to...
Right, here we go. There's a step there,
There's a step. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Boots are hard to do it in, but, I mean, you'll be better. You got the shoes. But essentially, it's to the side. Oh. See, it's hard on heels, because you always lose balance.
Okay.
But essentially, it's...
Oh.
Yeah. You just lost that arm.
Perfect motion. Nice. That's got to be in the show.
That's cool.
Nice one.
But now, here's the weird thing. Jamie Dornan, you do know about pottery.
Oh, everything, yeah.
No, but you have potted.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Yes, that is what it's called. From the verb to pot.
I've done a wee bit of it. Like twice. Yeah, I've done. Yeah.
But in America, oddly.
In LA, of all places, yeah. Back in the day when I was living with Eddie Redmayne at the time. This is 15 years ago now. And we went and potted.
And now, you didn't have... Eddie Redmayne found this picture of you doing pottery.
I texted him today because I knew you were bringing it up, so I said, mate, do you have anything of that time? He found one picture, which I imagine you're going to...
Yeah, this is you. This is you. Now, here's the thing.
I've got a couple of things to say.
OK. So do I. We all do.
Let me kick it off. I was going for an unforgivable hat phase in my mid-20s. And at one point landed on, like, Oktoberfest Bavarian... Whatever the fuck that is. It's terrible. I look like I've been caught not doing pottery, but wearing that hat.
I was just thinking, it's not really like a pottery place, is it? It's more like...
Give me a break.
Well, no, it's like one of those places where they have them all in white and you just pick something and you paint it, like with children.
I did say it was called Paint-A-Pot. I didn't... Do you want to know something really embarrassing about that period of my life? I was in New York.
We can see that.
We do. I was in New York around that time, probably a couple of years before, 2006, let's say. And a friend of mine who's a movie producer had this her kid's birthday party, and her kid was turning 13, and they had like, you know, like Upper East Side, like well-to-do, whatever. And she said, look, Taylor would love it if you just popped in, whatever. It's fancy dress, but do not feel the need. I was like, yeah, grand, whatever, I'll pop in. A load of 13-year-olds. I went by myself, all these 13-year-old kids, all in really elaborate fancy dress. I got talking to these two young kids. One was dressed as like Dracula and one was dressed as something else. And I was talking to them for a bit, and they went, it was my hat face, so I was wearing like a trilby or something. And the guy went to me, oh, cool, Justin Timberlake, cool. And I was like, I'm not.
I'm not actually in fancy dress like that. I'm actually going to meet my mates for pints. And that was genuinely the last time I ever, apart from that time.
That's wonderful.
And of course, 2 Aussie stars. I mean, I know it seems ridiculous, but did you know each other back in Australia?
No, well, I mean, Australia is dark right now because, I mean, it's a very small country and we're both here.
But have you ever worked together? No.
No, I wish.
Oh, yes,
I
wish too.
No, genuinely. I first saw Kate long before we met. We've met since at events and things like that. But you did a speech at the Acme Centre in Melbourne when I was working on a TV show, Neighbours, in Melbourne.
When you were in a pram.
No.
My mother brought me.
To speak.
And you've always been my idol, my acting idol. So I saw you do this speech and I went and I was like, you were probably like 15 metres away, but I remember thinking, I was just in awe and I was like, this is probably the closest I'll ever get to Kate Blanchett.
I can't believe it.
You were frightened when you went, Beverly, but you had a lovely time when you went to Australia.
I had a great time when I went to Australia. Went to Sydney, and me and my husband went, and I was there to perform. And I was terrified, though. I thought, I'm gonna get eaten. I'm not gonna make it back home. You know, something's gonna get me. Probably my audiences. Oh, God. I was like, you've got spiders bigger than my hands. You've got everything, sharks. There's nowhere to hide. There is nowhere to escape.
What were you there? You were there for Mardi Gras, was it?
I was there for Mardi Gras. A nice little sing-song at Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's so
lots of fun.
Fabulous.
Oh, lots of fun there.
Oh, look at you go. Wow.
Looks like you're doing the eating.
Yeah. There's probably spiders in that hair. Trying to get to you.
How fabulous.
Wow.
And here's the weird thing. Because I feel I know you pretty well, Alan.
Yeah.
I never knew you lived in Australia.
Did you? I was a backpacker and I stayed over there more than the visa. This was naughty. I stayed there longer. And I used to work at an insurance place. And I love Australians. I love their humour.
Sorry, you went all the way to Australia to work in insurance?
No, I needed some money. I love insurance so much. And
it's quite high risk there.
Yeah. And my job was to take the forms off the printer and give them to the doctors and the nurses. And I always remember the form. It had, like, the name, occupation, injury and where on your body. And it was like, Dan, tractor, piles, where'd you fucking think? But I used to work in a cafe on Oxford Street and I was a dish pig. Because, you know how everyone's sexy in Sydney, so all the sexy gay guys were out the front, and because I'm not a looker, I was in the back cleaning. Honestly, no.
I was a dish pig too.
You was a dish pig?
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
Yeah. And look at her now!
Did they used to ring the bell? Because they'd ring the bell and go, dish pig, and then I'd go through the little hatch. Honestly, with these pink I was a bit of a cult celebrity because people want to know who is the dish pig. Dish pig! I was like that, you know, the Phantom of the Opera. I was behind. Who is he?
But no offence, Alan, but I actually thought, when I heard you on the show, I thought you were dead. Because there's another...
Wow.
Yeah. There's another...
Good booking, right?
Because there's another Alan Carr.
Yes. And
who helps people stop smoking, but he died.
Yeah. And you know what? When I started, I got invited to go to Japan to give a talk about nicotine addiction.
Oh, dear. And The Fabelmans, you know, it's a fiction, but it's based on a childhood. Yeah, but how close... Is it really close to what happened?
It's pretty close. All the things that... You know, his mother had a monkey. His mother drove into a hurricane. His mother had a monkey.
I could have played the monkey.
Extraordinary monkey. Yeah. You've probably worked with this monkey. This is a very famous monkey.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah. Well, you've been...
You were in a play with a monkey?
No, I played a monkey.
Oh, I thought you said...
No, I wasn't a monkey.
Oh, you were a monkey.
I was a chimpanzee.
Yes, you were. Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do, of course.
OK.
Planet of them.
Yeah. Exactly. Planet of many.
Yes, there you are.
Oh, yeah.
Very lovely. Very
Good luck.
nice. Yeah.
I only do chimps, but what kind of monkey did you have?
She's a capuchin.
Nah.
Yeah.
No?
No, but it's a proper showbiz monkey.
She's a very famous
What,
monkey.
what's her name?
Crystal the monkey.
We've got a picture. There's you and the monkey. There's you and the monkey. Now, Crystal.
You look slightly
Crystal
worried.
is so famous.
And rich.
Is she rich?
Very rich.
Is she rich?
Net worth
Richer
is
than us,
millions. I mean, not richer than you, but maybe richer than me. How much? Definitely richer than me.
How rich do you think I am?
No, because she. Are you like monkey rich?
He's chimp rich.
No, Crystal must be rich, because Crystal's been in Night at the Museum, American Pie, did a celebrity cameo as herself in We Bought a Zoo. This is Crystal on the red carpet for The Hangover Part 2. Loving it. That must have been quite hard as an actor to act with. I mean...
Well, maybe she was a professional.
She's a professional.
You know, you're being a bit monkeyish.
Sorry.
What do you think? It must have been hard. Maybe not. What do you think?
Oh, she is an incredibly professional monkey. There's nothing that she can't do. I asked the trainer. I said, is there anything you've tried to teach her that she was unable to master? And he looked with this, like, very paternal love in his face. He said, no, nothing. There's nothing she can't do. I said, except not wear a diaper. But other than that...
Yeah, she's really great.
Other than that, anything. But she is incredible. She is a scene stealer, though.
Yeah.
You cannot have a dramatic moment with a monkey in the room.
Yeah. And Crystal Monkey has this incredible CV, to the point where I feel like there might be more than one Crystal. Do you think it's all one Crystal?
There's another one. Why do I have so much knowledge about these monkeys?
Why do you know? Yes, that's a very good question. Why do you know so much about Crystal Monkey?
Because Crystal has a competitor, or like a rival. There's another monkey.
Oh, I could write this.
Oh, my God.
I'm writing this
Who's
film.
in the movies as well?
Really?
Yes. They're rich, these monkeys in Hollywood. They're rich.
Do you know any of these people already, Lizzo?
No. I mean, y'all are all super famous, so...
I have met you before.
We did.
You forgot already.
We met at the Gucci
How famous I am.
No, Gucci fashion show.
Yes.
Oh,
I
well
remember.
done.
And we
met in Montreux a few years ago.
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
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 Was a horse involved?
What kind of horse we talking about?
Those language differences. You like the UK. You're kind of learning to speak our language.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What you saying?
Very good.
What you saying? Yeah. Let's crack. You wanna do crack?
No, I don't think that's... No. No.
Come on, crack. You know you crack.
We can have some crack, but I'm not going to offer you crack.
You wanna have some crack, girl?
We're having crack.
Okay.
Yeah. I think maybe if you put good in front of it's better. Are you having good
That's
crack?
a good crack.
Good crack, yeah. Yeah, baby steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, we must say congratulations on the Grammy. Well done to Lizzo.
We was right next to each other.
No, but actually, we've got such a sweet picture. This is the moment you got announced as the winner of Record of the Year. That's Shania. That's Shania right there.
That's me in red.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend's head. That's Adele. And that's Harry Styles.
Wow.
And this seems like CSI Grammys, but is that a hip flask?
Yeah. One of many. I had 2 flasks for me and 1 for Adele. It was lit.
Why do you have to bring a hip flask?
Because there's not like a bar.
I know.
I'm like, come on, y'all. We need more alcohol. Like, it's the Grammys, like, we're all stressed.
It looks so good, though. It was so beautiful.
Bedazzled, yeah.
Shiny, bedazzled.
Yeah.
She's
That's
drinking
my
out of
special
a
occasion
direct.
flask. I have lots of flasks. You just never know. It's bedazzled. But they walked around with like some wine, but I was like, and the wine was a sip. So I had to take I was like, yeah, this is for my friend. And I like took a bunch of like this. I had to load my cup up. I'm like, come on, y'all, we're musicians.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have this problem with the Brit Awards.
Oh, it's a party in the Brit.
Oh, yeah. have to say, I loved your acceptance speech. And it was so eloquent. So had you kind of, you know, did you kind of think, I might win one of these, so I'm going to have this in my mind?
Absolutely not. We have been so drunk, like Adele and I, we didn't even really know what the categories were at that point. we were like, wait, what? Wait, which one is this? Which one? And we would just turn around and like, just smile. And then when they called my name, I was like, oh, shit. Can I cuss on your show?
You didn't say that.
Shit?
Yeah.
Crack.
Crack?
I said, oh, crack. But I didn't know.
Don't have shit crack.
Well, you can have shit in your crack, but that's a different, conversation for a different day.
That was very good.
Weirdly, there is an odd link on this couch between the Fabelmans and Brendan Fraser. Do you know what it is? You do, don't you?
No.
Yes, you do.
It's not us. Yeah.
It is, of course...
Crystal.
Crystal the monkey. Crystal the monkey, her first job was George the Jungle.
Jungle.
It was that bitch. She had a boyfriend called Mr. Binks, who I normally work with. Agent and all that. Mr. Binks would throw a fit and disappear into the rafters if he didn't get the take that he wanted. Because Mr. Binks was a boy monkey.
Oh, okay.
He had to wear a boy bikini. And he would get frustrated occasionally and rip it off. Disappear into the ceiling. This is late night television, right?
Yes, it is.
And start jacking it.
Oh, okay.
Stop and throwing it. And the trainer would come out and go, Mr. Binks! Stop that right now! Mr. Binks couldn't give a flying. He was just like, oh. You didn't care.
Lovely to see you all. First time, welcome to Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
No, lovely to see you. We both thought you'd been on the show.
I thought I'd been on the show, but I'm telling you, I think it's like that thing where I see you and so you're on TV and I think I know you, but I actually don't know you.
But I think it was because Channel 4 days, obviously I was drinking a lot more then. And,
more than this?
Yeah, seriously. More than this, yeah. But no, because we had lots of the other Buffy people. I guess we just never had Buffy. I just thought...
I do get that I look like Seth Green a lot, so that could be what it is.
And M. Night Shyamalan, you are famous for directing these films that are very kind of plot and twisty and surprises and shocks along the way. And I heard you in an interview talking about how you don't think there's ever a moratorium on spoiler alerts, that you must never do spoilers.
Yeah, I'm you know, even today I was doing interviews for the new movie, Knock at the Cabin, and they were saying, when can we talk about the ending of this movie? I was like, never. Not in this lifetime, ever. We were at the premiere yesterday, and all these influencers now are at the premiere, and they're kids. And they're like, I just saw this movie, Signs, it's incredible. Like, I saw it yesterday, you know? And so it's like this new generation is getting to see these movies, and so I'm like, don't say anything. You guys don't say anything to your kids, please. Just let them watch, so.
Did I tell you the most embarrassing story
ever? Oh, no.
ever?
Did you tell the ending?
No, not of that movie.
Which one?
Spoiler alert!
Yeah. It's gonna be hurtful. That's not.
No, I mean, to my relationship, it almost was.
Oh,
but
oh.
no, it's a Freddie Prinze story. We've all seen Sixth Sense here.
Oh, my God, don't do
it. I'm not gonna give it away.
What did he
Give me a little credit
We're all going
here.
to see a dead person in a minute.
We're about 20 minutes into the movie, and I said something just like it popped out, like, oh, is that... And my husband didn't see a movie with me for 15 years.
Rightfully so.
15 years. I
Yeah.
forgot about that till I just saw you here.
Yeah.
I'm having PTSD.
Oh, my
Did you ever get called M&S?
Yes.
Have you been saving that up all day, Rob?
That's all I've got.
You got a whole routine to do. This is good.
What, M&S? Oh, no, it's just big shop over here, M&S.
Oh, really?
Well, I got it. Marks and Spencer. I was at.
I didn't even get that, sorry.
It's not just a film.
I tell you what, if you're hanging around for a bit, they do a dine-in for two we could share.
And Pedro Pascal, sort of jobbing actor for and now suddenly king of television, two of the biggest shows on TV, The Mandalorian and The Last of Us. So, yeah. mean, because, you know, because, like I say, you've been in the business for a long time, are you enjoying all this sudden attention?
Yeah.
And love.
Ariana, back to your Oscar.
Absolutely not. Oh, you will.
No, but you're getting lots of attention. Like, for instance, what are you? Are you the daddy of the internet? What's internet daddy?
Me?
Yeah, you are.
Internet daddy.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
No, people
I
are
feel like it
obsessed by you
changes.
being...
There's Zaddy, there's Daddy.
Zaddy. Ooh.
Zaddy.
Okay.
With a Z.
I mean, that's very like silver foxy. It's like kind of an air about you, like a
Is that
zaddy.
what a zaddy is?
I'll take it all.
Kind of, I guess.
What is like a saddy?
A zaddy.
That's the thing, is
Or
that
a
I am a saddie, actually.
No, listen, there's memes and stuff, but even on Twitter, they're all going crazy for it. Like, I need to stop calling Pedro Pascal daddy. It's becoming a problem. Refraining myself to scream daddy every time I see Pedro Pascal on my screen. Pedro Pascal is my cool, slutty daddy. Yes. And then I love this one down here. Pedro Pascal is a biblically gorgeous man. I want to feed him grapes. I want to fan him with the frond of a date palm from the forest of Lebanon. I want to find the alabaster vial of perfume oil that one woman broke for Jesus and comb it through his hair.
Yeah. I'm gonna DM that person.
And the last sentence is, like he's stressing me out. Oh, gorgeous.
So good job. It's gone. Right.
Go on, honey.
And actually, talking of the internet and religion, Ariana DeBose on Facebook, under religion, on your profile, what does it say?
Well, it used to say Helen Mirren.
I went to that church.
I'm still attending the Church of Helen Mirren. No, you had this great quote where you were just like, oh, when I turned this certain age, I just really started using the words like "fuck off," and I was like, yeah, that's the vibe. I don't know.
Only when it's required.
Well, of course.
So here you are. So, Borders Boy makes good, but you don't come from a show business family. Your parents, we must be good about it because they're here. I think your parents are here. Where? Oh, there they are. Hello. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're just saying hello. They're just saying hello. So, Mr. Loudon worked in a bank, I think?
Mr. Loudon worked in a bank.
Yeah. And then your mom, it's unclear what your mom did.
Yes, in Hong
But did
Kong.
your mom work in a zoo?
Not in Hong Kong, right?
Not in Hong Kong. my mum did multiple jobs, yeah, and at one point she worked in Edinburgh Zoo.
OK. And what did you think she did in Edinburgh Zoo?
So, so there was this... So my mum worked in Edinburgh Zoo and she was an animal handler. So that's what we were told, me and my brother, when we were youngsters, animal handler, and it sounded very sort of really cool and sort of sexy and sort of Steve Irwin-y. And so my dad took me and my brother there one day, and we thought we were going to see my mum there, you know, sort of like wrangling a lion and, you know, feeding a penguin or two. And we walked past this little table where there was this person in a rhino costume.
What is a rhino costume?
A rhino, like rhino.
Rhino.
Sorry, yes. See, that's the accent thing.
Okay.
in a rhinoceros costume, and she... no, I'm joking. And it was a table, and it was this person going, "Save the rhino. Save the rhino," handing out things, "Save the rhino." And we were like that, and then my dad went, "There's your mum there." I was like, "What?" And she went, and you heard behind this big rhino thing, she went, "Hiya, boys."
And Michelle, your mom, she sounds formidable. So I love this story. So you graduate from dance school, you go home to Malaysia, and what has your mother done?
So as I got home for the holidays and I was planning to go back to England, then she suddenly looped into this whole thing about, oh, you know, you should go on stage more and you should do this because now you're 21, and when you're not 21 anymore, there are things you can do. And I'm thinking, what on earth is she on about? And then the next thing I knew was my brother. She looped my brother into doing it. She said, yeah, you should try it out. I'm like, what are you guys? She had entered me for Miss Malaysia.
Wow.
He actually signed the form, so technically I'm not legit.
but you would think, oh, terrible thing to do. You won.
Oh my God! The thing was, I did it to shut her up because she wouldn't stop about it. So I said, we had a deal. if I do this, you are never going to do something like this again. Yeah.
And what age were you when she insisted on coming on a date with you?
Oh. Now you have to remember, they're very, moms are very protective, right? For all the right reasons. So, she always went on a date.
Oh, always?
Oh, always. Until I went to England to study. I don't know why she even let me go to England. So when we go on dates, she literally will sit, I'll be here, the guy was here, and we're 17 or whatever. So one time I was sitting like this, and I suddenly realized, why are there two hands on my leg? So it was his hand on my mom's hand.
What?
I know, I was like, he was holding the hand he thought was mine. And then I looked at him and go like, excuse me, guys, what's going on?
Oh, dear. Freya Ridings, you are this wonderful performer. You've got this new album and real showbiz credentials, because your dad is an actor.
He is.
And not just any actor. He plays a very iconic role.
I mean, we're in front of incredible actors.
Yeah.
And my dad is an incredible actor. I love you, Dad.
He's in the audience. He's in the audience.
Really?
So who does he play?
So he's the voice of Daddy Pig in Peppa Pig.
Hello. It's Richard, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to ask you to do the voice, but that is the voice. So you just talk like Daddy Pig the whole time?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But with less cake.
Yeah.
That's a real daddy.
Yes, but now... Could Daddy Pig say hello to Internet Daddy?
Hello, Internet Daddy. Oh, yes.
Very good. And as you say, your son can watch this, so has he seen Christmas Carol with an E?
Yeah, he came to the screening. It was the first time that he was able to come to a screening, so he was quite excited, but he managed to sit through the whole thing, and he said, yes, Mummy, it was very good.
For you.
It's for you, exactly.
For you.
Yes.
The reviews are in.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. And then he had a lot of sugar and he fell on the floor and,
So Gentleman Jack is obviously quite adult. Could he not have watched Vigil?
Well, with Vigil, I said, Mummy gets put on a helicopter and then dropped onto a submarine. So I showed him that bit. And then it got a bit violent, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that bit is great. And that is really you. But is that happening? Are you being lowered onto a submarine?
No, Graham, I'm not. So when I read scripts, I get so excited, and then with this one, I immediately went, I really want to do it, because I had a vision that I would be, not thinking about insurance, obviously, I'd be like, I'm going to be in a helicopter and I'm going to get dropped in the middle of the North Sea, and I was in a car park of a supermarket on a crane.
I think we've got a picture. This is the reality.
Oh, no, it's fake! It's fake! Oh, no, I don't want to know it's fake! I don't want to know!
And when I got to the bottom, there was a man here, underneath the crane, that threw a load of water on me.
I mean, I would watch that, to be fair.
Yeah.
With a live fish in it.
Yeah, just basically.
Did they call lunch when you were right up at the top? That's lunch!
Do you know when they're checking takes and stuff, and you don't hear anything, and you're like, did you like it or not? Yeah. So I was up there when, I'm like, are we going again, or what we
Did they give you any direction up there? Can you have more of a look in your eye that says what's happening to me or something? I mean, how do they direct you
They
up there?
kept saying, spin round to the camera.
Because you can control
That's the camera there. So there's a video of me doing like a ballet dance. Just in
You're fine.
That wasn't the right direction to go
I'm keeping my eyes elevated. My eyes are up here. So we were talking about scary, spooky things, and you lived in was it a haunted house?
No, it was my house, and it was haunted. It was like my first ever house, and there was a ghost, and we became friends. Yeah, she's a nun.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still there.
You moved out?
Yeah, I moved out. She can't move out.
Did you see the ghost or just know the ghost was there?
first few nights, it was freaky and things got a bit weird. I heard things in the house. And then my friend said to me, basically, if you hear it at night, sit up and just clap your hands and speak to the ghost. And I, like, sat up in bed and I clapped my hands. I was like, listen, babe, I need to get some sleep. And then she started to work with me.
Okay.
And it was fab.
Wow. Ghost Whisperer, Sam Smith. Now, this is exciting. Your 4th studio album out today, ladies and gentlemen. It is called Gloria. It is called Gloria. And the music, you talk about how it kind of works through the week.
Yes. We start on a Monday.
OK.
And things are quite chilled.
OK, that's the vibe.
And then it picks up midweek, hump day, which is fab. And then it gets to Friday and Saturday are just wild.
Wild?
Yeah.
OK. Is Craig David OK with that?
Well, it's Friday night tonight, so what are we getting tonight?
I'm not sure. Friday is the song I'm going to sing tonight. It's called I'm Not Here to Make Friends.
I'm Not Here to Make Friends.
Yeah.
Now, have I made this up, or is that something that came from going on dates?
Yeah, I went on a date with this guy and people friend zone me a lot on dates. Like, and I went in the studio the next day and I was like, I'm sick of, like, I've got enough friends. I don't need any more friends. And so the song's about that.
Oh, OK. Yeah. And apparently the video for this song caused a bit of a sensation.
Yes. Yes, my favourite headline I've ever had.
Oh, what was the headline?
I think it was Sam Smith horrifies OAPs. We basically, it's set in a castle. It's like King Henry VIII's castle. Nothing seedy went on, guys. It wasn't weird. Nothing.
But am I right? It was still open to the public when this was happening.
Yeah, they had Christmas parties. Yeah, they were working around us.
OK.
They had no idea what was going on in the rooms. They just...
Imagine walking into that after a couple of sherries.
I love it. National Trust members.
Oh. My dad's 78. I think he'd be absolutely delighted if he walked in there.
And I noticed in the time that you've been away, you've been writing with other people.
I have. I've written songs for other people. Most of them have been tragic failures.
Oh, OK. Yeah. Is that why you don't credit yourself as Lewis Capaldi?
I don't put my name on them just in case they're absolute fucking duds.
By Jamie Dornan.
Yeah, so I use pseudonyms.
Oh, yes.
Pseudonyms, which means fake name. Is something I only learned this year. So, yeah, I use two pseudonyms, usually. One, in Scotland, if you go for a shite, you go for a jobby. That's what it means. So one of them I use is Anita Jobby. Thank you. And the other one is Suka Fat One.
I think I meant to keep them secret.
You are making them secret. But I think when you look at me, you think, suck a fat one.
But these are actual credits on songs now.
Yeah, there's one by Kygo and Dean Lewis that came out. That one actually did well, so... Fuck, actually, I've just called them all duds and now that I'm... no, Kygo and Dean Lewis, that one did very well.
And Anita Jobby wrote that one.
Anita Jobby, yeah. Suka Fat One's yet to have any cuts, but... I'm really holding out hope. So any budding artists out there that want to suck a fat one, give me a call. We all know how you get ahead in this business.
What's the story, Lewis? Now, have you worked with Jamie Dornan?
No, so what happened was, that song, Pointless,
yeah,
was supposed to be my first single.
Oh.
Right? And I reached out to Jamie, handsome guy, as we can all agree. Yeah.
That was a bit slow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was a bit like, oh, yeah. We've just seen him in a hat. He's lost his allure.
Actually, but we've never met before. No. So it's weird to see you, because I'm used to seeing you like 50 Shades of Grey. So it's weird... All right. It's weird seeing you, like, here, without, like, a whip in your hand.
Yes.
And me... and me without my cock in mine.
So, welcome, gentlemen. How was the premiere?
Well, it's kind of happening right now, isn't it?
What's going on? We snuck out after it just started and everything.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. They have a big press line, and there are people dressed up in costumes. It's like a Comic-Con, really.
Oh, wow.
But it was very exciting.
Are there people dressed up as your character, Michael?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. So, Paul Rudd, at the start of this film, we find Ant-Man, Scott, he's in a good place.
Yeah, he's in a good place. It's kind of after the events of Endgame and all of the other Marvel, stories that we've seen before. So he's
great shape.
He's like,
written a book. He's written a book.
He's like, okay, finally, I can just rest, and things are good for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And your character Hank he's sort of semi-retired.
Henry to you.
Henry, sorry.
Hank is semi-retired. If in the second one, which is the Ant-Man and the Wasp, my wife, Michelle Pfeiffer, named Janet, has been lost in the quantum realm for 30 years. 30 years.
A long time.
You're selling this film one ticket at a time.
And we have a new member of our family, our granddaughter, Catherine, who makes a little faux pas. A little faux pas brings the whole family back to the quantum realm, which is what we try to get out of. You're following this?
There'll be a quiz afterwards, Judy.
I'm not to separate you two. Separate these guys. What is the quantum realm?
I'll be honest with you. I just found out about a week ago.
Tell me. The picture's over.
It's not okay. So, all right, the quantum realm is a really small place.
Well, it's really tiny.
Yeah, really tiny. You go down.
I mean, if you look at your pinky finger and you took the tip of a needle and just touched it, that's the size of the quantum realm.
So basically,
massive when you get down there.
Michael B. Jordan's following.
The movie takes place under Michael's fingernail.
Actually, someone else had action scenes with someone in this movie because you, Jackman, you've worked with the Wasp, Evangeline Lilly.
Yes, Evangeline Lilly on Real Steel in 2010.
Right,
That's right. And I never forget, actually, we had a kiss in the movie, and it was the first time at the premiere, as the scene was playing, I realised my son was there, who was 10, and I was like, oh, he's never seen me kiss anyone other than his mum. And I looked, as we're going for the kiss, I looked at him, he was like... And I looked over and he looked at me and he goes, you're in so much trouble.
And there's another nice connection on the couch because, Judy, you haven't worked with Michael, but you had a lovely honour from his father, Kirk Douglas.
I did indeed.
Yes.
I got invited to meet him.
Yeah,
because you never to be
forgotten. The Santa Barbara International Film Festival?
It was. And he wasn't well at the time, but I did go and was invited to go and meet him, and I'll never forget it, ever.
I think we got a picture of the two of you together.
Oh.
There you are together. Yes.
Oh, I like that picture.
We'll get you one. 2017.
And we also shared a birthday.
Are you September 25th, too?
December the 9th.
One of you's right.
And I got so...
As Dad's birthday. Dad's birthday, December 9th. This is Christmas.
We shared it.
Okay. Must be me. What a lineup you got here, by the way.
It is crazy.
I mean, it's
not like this.
You don't find this mistakes,